Guys, in this video we have got a new LC Racing. This is a 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive off-road buggy. It's the PTG-1. It comes semi-assembled. In this video we're going to get it out of the box, have a look at what you get. Then we're going to put some electronics in it. Then we're going to take it out, give it a bit of a run. I'm a big fan of LC Racing. All the stuff I've tested from them, the quality is really good. And if you've seen my video of this, you'll see how excited I was. This thing is probably one of my, well, no, actually, this is my favorite 1/10 car. It is awesome. Anyway, this is the PTG-1. It comes as a roller. Like I said, it is 1/10 scale. There's a little leaflet there with some of the LC Racing stuff you can get. I've also got the EMB-T. That is, let's put that there actually. That is really good as well. Anyway, this is a 1/10 buggy. So like I said, it does come as a roller. So even though this is a roller, it does come with a servo. It's a shaft-driven 4-wheel drive. All adjustable, so adjustable toe and camber at the front, adjustable camber at the rear. It does share some features with the B5, one of them being these awesome oil shocks. And these are really nice. So you can see these are set up and tuned. Obviously these are not, these will need tuning, but it's a roller. You've got to expect that from a roller. If this was ready to run, then I'd maybe like to see them a bit better than that, but you can see what they can be like. Also shares the same CVDs at the front and at the rear. I think the bottom arms and the hubs and stuff are the same as well. But let's put that to one side now. Nice soft compound on the tyres there. Good sized battery tray. Rolls really nice and smooth. That feels really nice and smooth. As expected, ball bearings all over this thing. You won't find any brass bushings or plastic bushes on this thing. So good quality hex hardware all over this thing. Plastic spur gear there with an adjustable aluminium motor mount. A nice basic setup, but I expect this thing is going to perform pretty well. The LC Racing stuff just oozes quality. Composite shock towers. Some nice carbon fibre on this one. So I need to get some electronics, I need to paint the body, and I really want to take it somewhere where I can showcase its performance. So let's see what we can do.
2,000 years later.
Not quite 2,000 years later, but it's at least, well, coming on to probably 3 months later. I've finished it, it's over there, and as quite often happens when you're videoing stuff, you have issues. And I lost quite a bit of footage of putting the electronics in and talking about what I was choosing. But you can come over here with me and we'll have a look at it on the bench and I'll tell you what I've done to it. Check this out. How cool does that? Well, I think it looks cool. I've done a fancy little paint job on there. We've got the Team TRC colours, grey, green, white, and I've gone for a little bit of silver on there. I'm not sure you can really see it in this light. Minimalistic. I didn't put loads of stickers on because a lot of the stickers are red and black, and I wanted to really go for this grey and green. Bit of white on there as well. So a nice stance on it as well. I've not done any tuning to it. I did mention it's a bit bouncy at the moment, so I'm probably going to put a bit of thicker oil in there, maybe a little bit at the back as well, but it's done, and there's electronics in there as well. So what are we packing underneath? Well, I showed you my other LC Racing earlier on in the video, and there's that Lancia sitting there doing nothing at the moment. I thought I'd go for the Castle Copperhead 10 because this setup is awesome. Censored, 5,800 kV motor, so plenty fast enough even on 2S. It will run up to 4S on that ESC though. Actually 5,700, there's the specs of the motor. Basher edition, and it does say on the back 2.3S 2-wheel drive buggies, stadium trucks, touring cars, or 2S on 2-wheel drive short course. It's 4-wheel drive. I gathered it's not that much heavier than the Lancia. I'm only planning on running it 2S, so it should be okay. Such a nice setup. Just using the stock servo that come with it, but that's something else I'll probably upgrade. I can't imagine it's going to be all that good. It's probably okay just to get going, but it's probably something I'll upgrade. And I'm using my W-Fly radio system, and I really like this thing. I'm just getting to grips with the menu. Loads of different functions and settings. Basic setup for this, just making sure my endpoints on my steering and stuff are okay. Haven't got a Castle link for this yet, so I can't actually do any tuning on the ESC. It is fully adjustable. We can do so many adjustments on that. The Bluetooth adapter's crazy expensive for what it is, and the Castle link only works on Windows computers. And I use Mac, and I know you can get programs to run Windows stuff on Macs, but I can't bother to do that at the moment. Anyway, this will take a full-size LiPo, so I'm going to charge a decent 2S up. I'm just going to adjust the suspension a little bit. I'm just going to put some better oil. I'm going to put a little bit thicker oil in. I think I'm going to put some 55 weight in there just to see if that makes it a little bit smoother. I mean, it's fine, but I just think it needs maybe a little thicker in there. I may be wrong, but anyway. And then we're just going to go and see how fast it's running on 2S. It's got the stock pinion that comes with it. I think it's a 13-tooth pinion that comes in the box. Just going to see how fast it is. Not that it's being built for speed run. Everyone likes a speed run. Then we're just going to go and take it for a bash about some dirt, see how well it jumps. And then the plan is, some of you will like this, some may not. I've been chatting to my buddy, Mr. Talbot, and I said, when we racing? And he said, when you come down. So I know he bought 2 of these for his mates, Stempy and Vinny. So hopefully I'll get mine down there September time and we'll have a race with it. Anyway, see how fast it is and take it for a quick run. Oh, it looks good in the light. It looks really good with the sun shining on it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Anyway, don't need any crazy speeds out of this. I think I'd be happy with anything over 30 mile an hour, really. Because this is really going to be, you know, an indoor carpet racer, maybe. Oh, it sounds so nice. So it's more about sort of your tuning, really, than your top speed. May even benefit from gearing down if it's too fast. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, so smooth. So smooth. Oh, the suspension. Oh, I love that. Love it. I'm not up on my suspension tuning, but it just leans in. Right, anyway, getting carried away. Right then, I think that's over 30. 68 kilometers an hour. Oh, why do I keep putting it to kilometers? 42. Nice. I wanted over 30, and that's 42 mile an hour. I didn't look that fast, but that's good. So we might actually need to gear it down rather than need any more speed out of it. I'm pleased with that. 42 mile an hour on 2S. Right, I'm going to take it to my sort of gravel pump track thing. This grass is a bit long, but them tyres hook up so good. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Right, let's give this thing a go. Oh, it's got some power. Oh, I need to trim it up a bit. There we go. Trimmed up. Not the perfect place for this, but it should give me a bit of an indication of, you know, how it's going to perform. Well, that suspension's so smooth. Yes. Oh, this is going to be so good. So good on a proper track. Those tyres grip up on this. Obviously, if we take it to a carpet track, I have to change them tyres because they're not designed for, obviously, indoor. The dirt ones. Now, I don't want to break it. I'm going to try and keep it in one piece. And this is a slippery, dusty surface, but yeah. Jumps nice and smooth as well. Well, this track's not bad for it. Could be being a bit wider. Beautiful. As long as that motor's not getting too hot. If it is, we'll need to maybe gear down a bit, but let me test it actually. No, not too hot at the moment. Look at the state of it. We'll have to give this a good clean. But yeah, we could always gear down. I mean, it's quite quick at the moment, and I suppose depending on the size of track, depends on whether we need that 40 mile an hour. Whoa, that didn't sound good. Something didn't sound good then. Oh, we've popped a drive shaft out at the back. Oh, disaster. I just broke the turnbuckle. I was trying to push that off. The drive shaft came out. I don't know how it came out because nothing had broken on it, but I was trying to push the turnbuckle off and it started bending and it snapped. I still don't understand. This isn't the first turnbuckle on an RC car I've had that's actually snapped rather than bent. They should bend, they're metal. They should bend, not snap. Anyway, tested it enough to know how it's going to perform, but let's go back to the workshop. So there we go, the PTG-1. So obviously I broke this by pushing on it, but they shouldn't snap. They should bend rather than being snapping, and this isn't the first time this has happened on an RC. It's not uncommon. I just wish that they made these out of a better metal. Luckily I've got spares because I've got titanium ones on the other LC Racing Buggy. So spares on there, it's all back together. And I know why that drive shaft popped out. When the suspension is at full tilt, look at the drive shaft in there. Look how far it comes out. So that's like normal driving, and the suspension comes right down, sticks out, does it on both sides. I've just noticed it's a bit squeaky. Maybe it needs a little bit of oil. Anyway, that's why them drive shafts are coming out. It's obviously where it's hit and it's been at full extension, it's just been enough to pop that out. So, I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe we need to shim it this side to bring the drive shaft in that way, or maybe they do actually need longer ones. I don't know, but we'll get onto that. Now you'll notice it's got some carpet tires. Well, I think they're carpet tires. I want to give it a little rip around the track. Just track's a bit too small for it, but I just want to give it a rip around and see how it handles on carpet. Oh, not bad. It launches well though. Oopsie. Anyway, there we go. The LC Racing PTG-1. What an awesome buggy.